As we approach the beginning of a new year, many people have many anticipations. For some, it may be a personal rebrand, a spiritual renewal, or getting closer to faith. For the matric of 2025, though, myself included, the anticipation that awaits us is one daunting one. I'm pretty sure matric of 2025 couldn't properly enjoy the December because at the back of our minds, or at the back of my mind, what was lingering the entire time was, ooh, results are coming, ooh, results are coming, ooh, results are coming, and yeah. This entire December, I've been actively avoiding this unavoidable dilemma, justifying it by telling myself, oh, when I give it, I'll cross the bridge when I get there. Oh, January is so far. Well, January is here. What are you gonna do now? What are we gonna do now? January is here, people. At the beginning of the holidays, I was extremely ecstatic about the end of my high school journey, and don't get me wrong, I still am. It's just that no reality, and the thought of that alone scares me. So yeah, in this video I'll be talking about exactly that.
What the dog doing?
On the day of filming, it's the 1st of January 2026, and I am making this video as a message to my future self, right? Not just to my future self, but also to the matrics of 2025. This video is going to come out on the day of filming. It's New Year's Day. It's 1st January 2026. This is me talking from the trenches, guys. See, this is me talking from the trenches. This is me talking from the trenches, from the 1st of January. Still delusional, guys. You're still pretending like life is not about to humble me and many other metrics publicly. I sham. No, I horrafsham. As you're watching this, results are probably out. WhatsApp status is allowed. Parents are suddenly motivational speakers, and everybody is asking, so what now? As if we haven't been fighting for our lives internally because of the Department of Education's decision to suddenly do experiments on the class of 2025. Like I generally feel like they were doing things differently compared to previous classes, guys. But that's a conversation for another day. But no, seriously, what now? Well, I'll tell you what now. You move on. You proceed forward. Take that gap year if no university accepted you. Upgrade your marks in the meantime and apply again. Hell, try applying to colleges. There's nothing wrong with applying to a college, and honestly, it's not the end of the world. Just do something. And most importantly, remember not to let this performance define you. Come back stronger this year or next year. Hell, in 10 years. Just do not let this disappointment keep you from excelling. Matric was not for the weak, guys. Matric was not for the weak. This year ate us up, chewed us, and spat us out, traumatized, and yet somehow you survived. Yet somehow you survived. That alone deserves a round of applause. Actually, I hope you remember that your worth was never hiding in a statement of results. You are more than a percentage, more than a distinction, more than a pass or a fail. And I know I can say that well, I think I can say that because I also had extremely high expectations for my end of year results. In fact, I still do, right? But judging from how I felt while writing my finals, it's not exactly giving valedictorian, A student, top achiever the way I wanted it to give, you know? And so, um, uh, while it might not look terrible, it's definitely far from what I wanted. And I think that's what hurts me. It's definitely what hurts me, and that scares me because I put such, I wouldn't say they're high, but like I put quite high expectations, and I didn't think those finals were gonna chew me up like they did, but they did, and it's in the past. There's nothing I can do. So now we're gonna learn how to deal and move forward, I guess. I'm not saying this just for your benefit, by the way. I'm also saying it for myself, actually. Um, I am trying to convince myself, like get the bottle. It's like, even if it's not what you want, it's okay, Fake it till you make it. You cannot take every day. The results are who got really this mark on 90 when I really 60. It's fine. Like, be okay with that. It's not the end of the world. Fake it till you make it, right? So yeah, that's I'm partially trying to convince myself as well. There's a sort of like a personal diary at the same time as it is like a YouTube video in a way. So yeah, so basically I'm telling myself in the future, 12 years 12 days from today, that whether you got a 50% or 60% or 70% or an 80% or a 90% or 100 or 100%, it's okay, right? Be happy with what you got. If you got a 60 and you wanted a 90, be okay with that. I am trying to prepare myself to be okay with whatever is presented on my statement, because avoiding this isn't really gonna benefit me in the long run. Like, if I left it, oh, I will deal with it when we get there. We'll cross the bridge when we get there. What if kadi 13 and then I didn't mentally prepare myself for that, and then I start like hyperventilating and like, guys, oh, let me stop, because while I'm saying it, I'm imagining it, and then the fake it till you make it, yeah, swelling. But yeah, avoiding reality is not gonna get me anywhere. And honestly speaking, it will also probably make me extremely anxious and nervous on the day of the results, right? So dealing with it now seems to be the wiser action. So I'm choosing to confront the problem head on and deal with it now, because if I don't, then it's probably gonna mess with my mental health and make my January and probably February unbearable. And to be quite honest, I'm such an overthinker that if I don't deal with it now, the closer we get to the 13, the more anxious and nervous and scared I'll be, which will lead to me giving myself a heart attack, and that's not what we want, right? That's not what we want. Like, I could actually give myself a heart attack just thinking about the possibilities of what might be on my statement, right? But I want to learn to pause. I want to learn to take a breather, to stop spiraling for once and deal with the situation calmly. This is my way of dealing with the situation calmly. Because life does not end here, like, at all. This is literally just the beginning, the opening scene of your movie, right? The rest of it is still loading. So if things went well, I hope you celebrated properly, not with a quiet smile, but with a genuine and real damn, I did it, right? Because if we don't reward ourselves, who will? And if things didn't go according to plan, I hope you don't internalize this as failure. Hey, who knows? Maybe in varsity you'll do well, right? Maybe this year is your year. Rejection is not the end, it's just a redirection. As corny and annoying as that sounds, it genuinely is a redirection. And even though we might not see it ourselves, okay? So future me, whatever space you're in right now, I am proud of you, like genuinely, right? I am proud of you for making it here. I am proud of you for finishing secondary education, because not everyone in the world has the privilege to do so, regardless of the outcomes, regardless of whether you did do as well as you expected, or it's actually way worse than you expected, right? That alone takes strength. Finishing the torturous 5 years of high school takes strength. This year 2026 is full of unknowns, and yeah, that's scary, but it could also be exciting. There is so much hidden in the unknown, like some, I don't know, real core memory shit or something. Right? It could literally be a year of infinite possibilities, so enjoy it to the fullest. Don't compare yourself to anyone, just keep going. A little break is allowed every now and then. Rest is not giving up. You'll figure it out somehow, right? But remember, you're a queen, you're a diva, and you're the boss. Good night.